Okay, guys, just want to do a quick video to give you an idea of how to read some of the numbers and statistics in the back office of Club Cash Fund. First off, just want to give you an example of what a current pay week looks like and the amount of leads that are coming in. And numbers can be a little deceiving. So if you take a look at these numbers here, you're going to see that a lot of leads being generated by some of the top people that are in the program. But what the key number that people need to really look at is the number of requests to the number of leads. So you would think that whoever has the most amount of leads, which is this Terry Hillman here, should certainly have received the most amount of requests. But you see that that's a little different. In fact, if you see the number one person in terms of leads here, they are not even showing up on the top number of requests, which is extremely important. So if we go back and take a look at the number two generator of leads in this current pay week, which would be Greg, he's probably got a pretty doggone good source of traffic. Because as number two here in terms of leads during the week, he is also number one in terms of requests. So I'm just pointing this out so that you can get an idea that the amount of leads is really not the most important thing that you should be looking at. What you should be looking at is the conversion rate. And that is the difference between the amount of leads that you've received and the amount of requests. Now, one thing I also want to point out, again, is we look at the most amount of leads in comparison. I'm all the way down here at number 34. So I haven't quite generated as many leads as any of these people up here. Yet, if you look at the numbers and say, okay, well, he's got 34 leads. Go over here to most requests, got 14 requests. So if you look at the comparison of how many leads it takes to get a person to request a kit, that gives you an idea that even though these numbers may be a little bit higher on the board, the quality of traffic that's coming from those, where are we? Scroll down here a little bit. 34 leads to 14 requests, it's pretty doggone good. It's about 40%. So what's the point of all this? I'm just trying to tell you that as you're looking to build this program, the quality of your traffic is more important than the quantity of your traffic. So if you really want to be successful in building this business, the biggest things that you want to look at is not most amount of leads, because we can get a bunch of leads that aren't going to do anything. It's the most amount of requests, or the numbers, between the difference between the amount of leads that you generate and the amount of requests that you receive. And the closer this number is to, scroll down here, this number, the better off you're going to be. It's a very high conversion ratio. Then none of that really means anything until you go to the most amount of referrals. And when you're looking at the most amount of referrals, this is the only thing that puts cash in our pockets, is the most amount of referrals. So hopefully this gives you an idea of what you really need to focus on to build this program. Another one of our team members here. And in comparison to anything else, I mean, the bottom line is the quality of the leads that you generate creates conversions from leads to clicks or to request for kits. And then from request to kits, that's going to lead you to the most sales. So if you can focus more on quality than you do on quantity, you have a very high likelihood of receiving numbers, kind of in this area and being able to make this type of income. As you can see, I've only started on the 2nd of May. Today is the 9th of May. So it's been 7 days. And you kind of can see the results. So that's all I wanted to do in this video, is just give you an idea of making sure that you focus more on the quality of the leads that you're generating, and then the amount of requests that you're getting. Keep track of those numbers. And then from there, this is the most important, which is the number of referrals that you can get. Now, how can you fudge referral number? That's another thing that a lot of people aren't paying attention to. Just because you get requests doesn't mean that you'll have a high likelihood of turning those requests into referrals. You need to take these requests and do something with them. You don't just necessarily let these people receive a kick. What you want to do is contact these people, whether it's through direct mail or an email, and then give them some incentives or reasons to join the program. And then you can further dramatically increase your conversion rate of requests to referrals. And referrals are the only things that pay us cash in the program. So thanks for listening. This video went a little longer than I expected. Just want to give you an idea of the importance of going after quality over quantity to build your club cash fund business. Thanks for listening, and have a blessed day.